guys are impatient. Jesus, I barely made that video and you guys are already asking for a combo tutorial, so I'm gonna go ahead and entice you guys. Let's do a combo tutorial of your Constellarknights. Alright guys, welcome back to this channel. As well as you guys know me, my name is Constellarknight and I've been your local Constellarknight duelist for, well, it's almost 10 years now. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna showcase a little combo tutorial for you guys on what to do, how to board, well, maybe not how to board break. I think I'll do those videos as either a live stream or I'll do a combo versus in via Omega. Okay, but in here I'm gonna go ahead and show you what a typical end board looks like. What I'm going to do now is do the World Band Power Shuffle so you guys can all see me shuffling these cards. And I usually like to do this 2 times just to get a good mix, because I have this bad habit of organizing my deck and it always bites me in the ass when it comes time for a locals match or regionals. But yeah, so if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We are trying to get recognized. I'll tell you why, because we're trying to get recognized by Konami as an archetype that is very underappreciated and should get some sort of support, and I feel like the best way to do it is to have a spokesperson for that, and I think that I qualify to do so because I, unlike other theory crafters, I've actually taken this deck to regionals and have had some success with it. I've also taken it to YCS and have had success with it as well. So theory crafting is one thing, but actually having the guts to take this deck and compete against the meta, that's when you're a true duelist, in my opinion. But anyway, enough with the banter. Let's go ahead and get into a combo tutorial here. We're gonna give it a nice cut, and we're gonna draw our first 5 cards. Tellarknight Lyran, which got its ultra rare printing. I'm waiting to get that one. Call by the Grave, a German one. A Nibiru, so far it's a good balance of going first or second. We are rocking with our first combo starter, and perfect, we have an extender. So pretty balanced hand, and I want to make sure that the camera is getting this. Yes, okay, so pretty balanced hand. I think we can afford to go down a slight here. So the reason why I am running Moon of the Closed Heaven is because if you go here and this gets stopped, you're kind of stuck here, right? But now we can take a different route, right? We can save our Sheraton, we can normal Pollux, and we can chain Lyran to special summon itself. Okay, so there is a point of interruption here that we can see. So if anything gets interrupted here, that's fine, we can still get to the spell. And if that our XC gets interrupted, we can still get to the spell through Sheraton. So we're gonna go ahead and summon Lyran, we're gonna activate its effect. We do have protection from Ash Blossom itself as well, with Call by the Grave. And then we're gonna add a copy of our best spell card, Constellarknights. Then we're gonna proceed into going our rank 4 play here. Let me put this down. And we are gonna go into our best rank 4 that we have. And that is your Caduceus. So Caduceus on summon has an effect, but we don't have the qualifications of that in the graveyard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna detach a material. Let's detach Lyran, and every detach matters, okay? So we're gonna detach Lyran, we're gonna banish a monster from our deck and then copy that monster's effect. So we're gonna banish a copy of Sheraton. So Sheraton is now banished, and that's gonna add a copy of Caduceus to you. Keep in mind, if we already have Caduceus in hand, we can banish Sheraton to add a copy of Sombre. That way we have a better follow-up and can play through Nib. Because right now, we are pretty susceptible to Nib, and unfortunately that's the state of the game. We did not open any Fiendsmith combo. So we're gonna add this to hand. However, we do have a normal summon still pending, so we can always make a Baguska and pass if we need to, or we can keep playing. So we're gonna save our Caduceus for now. We're gonna go ahead and, instead of going into our rank up, we're gonna go ahead and bring out Armor Fortress. So Armor Fortress has an effect. You can detach 2 materials from it, which is what we want to do. And from here, we're going to add our copies of the 2 armored cards. Those being the full armored XC, and where are you? And the regular armored XC. Okay. So that's our 5th summon. So usually Nib is baitable here. However, people sometimes wait on it. But if the rookie players don't, they'll activate it here. So we're gonna go ahead and activate Constellarknights, and we're gonna choose to reborn our XC monster on board. Next, we're gonna go our regular play, which will be M7. And then from that point, if they don't nib here, you're gonna activate effect and go into Deltaros. I feel like once Deltaros is on board, you can still play through nib. You feel pretty safe because he's all you need to go into the grave. So you're gonna activate Deltaros effect, you're gonna pop it. Once it hits the grave, it has an effect that lets you special summon a teller from hand or grave, which is a nice effect. Because sometimes your one-ofs are in your hand, but not in this case. You're gonna bring out a copy of Altair. Altair is gonna target Deltaros, and you're gonna special summon it. From here, you're gonna want to. We still have a normal summon in here because we opened up really well. We're gonna go ahead and link these two away into an IP. Or if you want to, you can go into Moon of Closed Heaven. It depends what you value more. So for this combo piece, let's go into Moon of Closed Heaven, and then I'll show you a different combo and go into IP to what it looks like. And you guys tell me in the comments which one you like more. So Moon of Closed Heaven, Deltaros will trigger again. We're gonna bring out a copy of our Alteran. You can play Unukalai in here. I'm trying without it for right now because that's an additional one of. It's not bad seeing it, but I kind of don't want to. So from here you can go Moon combo. Before you do that, let's go ahead and activate Armor XC. So you're gonna activate Armor XC. You're gonna target Moon of Closed Heaven, and you're gonna equip Deltaros to it. That way, when you link it away, Deltaros will trigger and actually can chain block for you. So you can go Chainlink 1, Deltaros, Chainlink 2, Requiem, or vice versa. Usually that's the better play. So you're gonna go ahead and bring out your copy of Capella, and then you're gonna go into your Fiendsmith Engraver. This is also why I don't play Hexa, because you could technically, by popping Deltaros, go into your Hexa Tellarknight, but again, that's a one-up that you don't want to see. So from here, you're gonna go ahead and pivot to your Fiendsmith for a brief moment. You're gonna bring out Requiem to Engraver. You're gonna send both to the graveyard, and you're gonna bring out a copy of Necroquip. From here, you're gonna activate Engraver's effect, shuffling back Moon of the Closed Heaven for next time use, and that will bring Engraver back on the board. From here, you have a play of Wave High King Caesar. I think that's the best play you can make. You bring that out in defense mode because you don't want to play into a Lightning Storm or anything crazy like that. And now we're gonna revert back into our usual plays. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna bring out Dark Knight Lancer. I'm gonna activate its effect, and I'm gonna get Armored XC back into my hand. I could special summon Caduceus, which is I think what I'll do here. I'm gonna special summon Caduceus, activate its effect, and I'll get Twinkle back in hand. I mean, activate its effect to get Twinkle, sorry. I think this works as well. That's probably why I didn't want to pivot to the Fiendsmith. You gotta be careful when you pivot. You gotta make sure you have enough bodies. So I guess in a way you are saving your normal summon, which is crazy to say. If with Tellarknights we haven't normal summoned yet. And you kind of want to save your Armor XC for your future play. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in here you're gonna go ahead and activate Twinkle, making Caduceus a 5, and then you're gonna make your the rank 5 play, which will be your Paradise. So once Paradise is summoned, you're gonna activate its effect. You want to make sure you detach Alteran and Capella, and then you roll the die, and it'll fall in your favor. Now that I think about it, no, I mean this was still you can kind of extend more in a way, but this is good on its own because you still have the Armor XC. You might want to equip it to who can we equip it to? It's your choice, really. You can equip it to Caesar if you want to. And you do want to see your Altair engraved. So I think you want to activate it. Let's equip it to Caesar. If it will be destroyed by battle or card effect, that way it's protected, right? No, that's the other effect. At the end of the damage step, if it's attacked, you can make a second attack. That's fine. We'll still want to equip Deltaros to it. Or, oh. Now it's getting its attribute, which actually can come up. And then we're gonna go ahead and set our full armored XC down. And then call by the grave down. And I think this is pretty good position to end the board on. Not to mention your opponent cannot activate any effects for the remainder of the turn. So what you want to do here is, I guess once you use them up, you know, you got the call by protection, you got nib just in case something funny happens. And then during your turn, your additional draw, which is more charmy, but you can go into your Sheraton, combo into Caduceus again, and then combo out from there. So this is one example of a board. I want to see what happens if we actually don't take the path of Fiendsmith. Not to mention, guys, something to keep in mind, you don't have to trigger anything if you don't want to, because they can't attack you or activate monster effects. So there's not really a way for them to break your board unless they have like Raigeki. At that point it's fine, because you do have Deltaros equipped to one of your monsters, which kind of will set off a chain event, bringing out Lirin, which adds you a spell, bringing out Altair from the grave. And then on top of that, you have the Armor XC trap card, which you can go into Bakuska to not get wiped. But then again, you are not worried about getting OTK because they can't attack you. So even if they do break your board, they can't attack for the turn, which gives you enough time to man, this I've been playing on a cloth mat for so long that the material in this just feels weird. Let's go ahead and give another Testhand here. We're gonna open up with the spell card. We're gonna open up with a track. We're gonna open up with Pollux, Engraver, and wow, this hand is busted going first. Going second, you do want to trigger stuff with the track, bait out anything. Just as an example, if you only have this is a full Tellarknight combo, because instead of making hard, but I want to show you guys. I don't know if we can pull it off, but we'll try. You're gonna activate track, right? You're gonna get your copy of Lurie. Lurie will come out by going to the grave, and then you're gonna send it away. You're gonna bring a copy Requiem to the grave. Let's go to Engraver. Engraver bring Requiem, send both to the grave. Necroquip to Engraver, and from here it's risky, but instead of going into your usual route, you're gonna go into, oh wait, let me shuffle this back down. You're gonna go into a 2 material M7. So M7's effect, you're gonna detach, and you're gonna shuffle Requiem back into your extra deck. And then you're gonna activate your spell card, Constellarknights. If you have a Tellarknight in hand, that's good. If not, then unfortunately this is what your board is gonna look like. You're gonna go into Deltaros. Yeah, you need to go into Deltaros, because if you go into Caduceus, it just gets you a body. It doesn't. Actually, if you go into Caduceus, it'll get you into the armored engine, but it won't get you into Tellarknight. So at best, you'll have a Snatch Steel, but I want to see how we'll go from here. So you pop itself, right? You bring out Altair. Altair will bring out Deltaros. You have to link away here. IP, and then IP will bring you... man. Yeah, it's a subpar hand, as you can tell. Bring out Lirin, at least for next turn. So it's not the best, but at least it's something, you know, and that's off of 2 cards, so it'll get you another copy for a full follow-up, so at least you have that. That's worst case scenario. That's if you don't open anything. So maybe this is not the way to go. Maybe instead of this, you can go into your armored. So instead of Deltaros, right, you'll go into your... Wait, can you go armored? Oh, you can't even go armored, huh? Because armored says rank 3 or 4 monster. I guess that's our only play. But good thing we do have a full combo in hand. So let's show what a full combo would look like. Okay, so you're gonna activate Fiendsmith track here. And I'm gonna go a little fast here because, God, you've seen this already. I'm sure at your locals and you've seen this here plenty of times. I'm just gonna skip to the piece where we're at a hiking. But at the this and another one from deck. There you go. And then engrave, and then the Requiem engrave. Okay. From here we go our usual combo. We go 1, 2. Now you have a nip protection on top of that. You add the spell card to your hand. You go into your 2 plays. You're gonna go into Caduceus. No targets yet again. Caduceus effect. Detach. You're gonna banish. And you're gonna add Caduceus. You'll special summon him, add Twinkle to hand. You're gonna activate Constellarknights. No, wait, you're not. Ooh, almost misplayed. You're gonna bring out your... Okay. So I didn't want to skip too much, but now once you brought him out, you're gonna detach 2 materials. You're gonna get your armored cards into your hand. And then from here, you're gonna activate Constellarknights. You're gonna special summon a monster. And then you're gonna go your full combo. You're gonna activate M7 by its own effect. You're gonna equip it on top. And then you're gonna rank modulate him into Deltaros. Deltaros effect triggers, pop in itself, special summoning Altair from hand or deck. Okay, and Altair will bring out your copy of Deltaros yet again. And from here you're gonna go ahead and link Caduceus in him, because just to have a Tellarknight on board. You're gonna go into your IP. Let's bring this down so you guys can see. Okay, so IP. Deltaros triggers yet again. You're gonna bring out a copy of Alteran. From here, you're gonna go into Armor XC. You're gonna equip it to Fortress. You're gonna equip Deltaros to Fortress. And this is the final piece of the puzzle. Because you're gonna go Fortress into Lancer, sending Deltaros away and triggering its effect last time. And bringing out Capella. Capella's effect, make everything a 5. You're gonna go into your 3 material Paradise. And may the odds ever be in your favor when you roll the dice. You're gonna make sure you detach Altair and Alteran. And then now your opponent can't activate any monster effects. You are set up for follow-up. This gets set. And then you're gonna activate Lancer's effect, getting Armor XC back into your hand and using it to equip Deltaros to IP Masquerena. That way she becomes a 2500 beat stick with an effect. Can you guys see this? I hope you guys can see this. Yeah, clear as day. With an effect that you can trigger if you want, unless you don't want to walk into Talons, you wouldn't. But let's say that they set a back row and you want to get rid of it, you're gonna activate its effect to link these 2 away into SP. Deltaros will trigger yet again, specialing something out from your deck. Usually, you can put another copy of Altair, it'll be even stronger. I don't like to brick on it, that's why I don't have it. Lyran Chainlink, Lyran won't have a Chainlink, you already have all your spells, but that'll trigger Alteran to come out. And then from here you can pop you up on your Arm Deck C. You can go into a 2 material Baguska if you want to like save the field. Or you can go into Caduceus, activating its effect, getting you 2 cards back. Usually it's the cards that are in your extra deck that I choose to go back. And then, once this is in the grave, you're going to activate its effect, equipping Deltaros to your Lancer. You're going to take a monster away, and you have a battle protection, and he's your FTK button. Ta-da! And that is your end board, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you're a fan of this strategy. I think it's pretty consistent and pretty hype. You could do the same thing with the Horus build. Instead of him, you'll have like a spell negate again. But the reason why this is here, it has its advantages, right? I can show you the combo tutorial once all my Horus cards come in the mail. But I think the reason why I run this is because it's not as bricky. And we are here to test this out before the next big event, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy this kind of videos. I'll be more than happy to share a Horus build. Let me know if you guys want to see that next. And have a good rest of your day. Constellarknight is out.